for a successful fashion business or a successful business at all. So I already told you how being intentional is important and creating a process that works perfectly for your business. But here's the thing, you are the most important part of a business, or you are the core of a business. And I'm going to break this further. So as a business owner, you have certain employees working for you and all of that. So it's actually very crucial, paramount, important, and extremely important that you as a business owner, which is the core of a business, is well versed or is well equipped in everything regarding your business in terms of knowledge. So for example, let's talk about the fashion business. So there are certain things that are involved in a fashion business or creating a successful fashion business. I've already talked about some, but today I'm focusing on certain things, which is you equipping yourself with certain knowledge or all things regarding your business. Yes, it's good you have employees that draft for you, cut for you, everything, all everything in the process. You have employees that do that, but there are certain things that are unforeseen. So as a fashion business owner, you are supposed to know how to draft pattern, you're supposed to know how to stitch at least the basic part of it and everything regarding your fashion business, because you don't want anything breaking the chain of your production. So here's the thing, when it comes to fashion business, especially if you draft your own designs and sell to people, there, even though you have employees, there are certain times that you may have to let inadequate employees go. And this is why you also need to equip yourself with the knowledge of all of these things regarding your business. So there, you may have certain employees that are inadequate, and you basically scared to let them go because you don't want to break the chain, or you don't want to break the process even though they are inadequate. This could be a problem because it will mirror in your business. Wherever something is going wrong in your business, it is going to show in your business. So you're scared of letting certain employees go even though they are basically not bringing to the table what you expect them to, just because you have no basic knowledge of these things, or your employees decide to be in cahoots and all quit. That is it, your business is shut down. Or you desperately try to patch it together with employing whatever you find, instead of people that actually have your vision as well as you. So here is why this is why I'm trying to enunciate that you yourself as a business owner, you yourself as the core of a business, you're supposed to have knowledge of all of these things so that you can hold your business down whilst trying to patch these things through, or so whilst trying to bring everything, the process, revive everything back to its position again, so you're able to hold everything down and your business goes smoothly. Now, one of the important knowledge I feel as a fashion designer you're supposed to have is pattern drafting. Now, I'm not here to promote pattern drafting because I know you've probably heard this a lot, but you don't want your designs, you don't want your styles being limited to freehand and what your pattern drafter is able to come up with. Because you, as the core of a business, let's say you are in charge of quality control, you should actually be in charge of quality control, unless you're not a perfectionist and you don't care much for how the product ends up. But myself, as somebody who cares so much about each and every product, you are supposed to be involved in the process a little bit, not necessarily sitting down to stitch and all of that. But when you have knowledge of this thing, you are able to know where to alternate certain designs or tweak certain things, because you have knowledge of this thing. But imagine you have no knowledge of it at all, like pattern drafting. You won't even know what your pattern drafter is doing, like what the design is, what the outcome is supposed to be like. But if you do know, you'll be able to make certain corrections. You'll also be able to involve complicated or gorgeous, beautiful designs, because without pattern drafting, your designs are actually limited. They are just some designs or creations that you can't make without pattern drafting. So pattern drafting is just one of it. But please, as a business owner, as the core of a business, because this is going to show through in your business whether you like it or not. Equip yourself with every knowledge regarding your business, every single knowledge. Please be learned about your business. Don't think that having employees and people that work for you, that is it, that's going to cut it, and it's okay to actually be oblivious or be a novice when it comes to matters regarding your business. So I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye.